Hey and welcome, I'm Hammeh, and in this video we're going to be exploring Marvel Rivals' hero lore interactions and voice lines. Today we're looking at the White Queen of the Hellfire Club, the Queen and hostess with the mostess of the Hellfire Gala, and enemy of the X-Men turned leading member herself, Emma Frost. Let's jump straight into the voice lines, and there's a bit about Emma Frost's lore and background afterwards.
You shine like a diamond, but your soul is so empty.
Obviously, you've been speaking to my therapist, but I'm not sure that's relevant right now.
If we aren't strong within, even the toughest surface begins to show its cracks.
Not with the right amount of makeup, dear.
I am not usually one to attend such lavish celebrations.
And yet here you are, covered in gold from head to toe.
I cannot help that fact. I was born this way.
You and I both, darling. We have more in common than you'd like to believe.
This was not what I expected when I received my invitation, Miss Frost.
Our galas are known for their unexpected twists, Your Highness.
If we survive this, save a dance for me.
Do you know how jealous that would make Aurora? Sounds delightful.
Controlling minds seems like a skill that allows for unlimited discretion.
And yet, somehow, when I enter a room, all eyes are on me.
Still, it probably comes in handy on secret missions.
Every mission is secret. I take what I want and erase any memory of it.
You're not the partner I was expecting on this mission, Emma, but you'll do nicely.
The White Queen and the Black Widow. Quite the lethal pair.
Ready to show the boys how it's done?
Always, but I'm sure they'll take credit for our hard work anyway. They always do. I do love a man in uniform.
I feel a little uncomfortable with the way you're looking at me, ma'am.
Welcome to every day of my life. You'll get used to it.
Honestly, I'm not so sure about that.
Look at us! We practically match.
You must change out of that tattered rag before the gala, dear.
Don't worry about my fit, Frost. We got more important things to do.
This is haute couture, darling. Designed by Jumbo Carnation himself.
Oh, my costume just kinda came with my powers.
Tyrone, real heroes know how to save the world and look good doing it.
Says the woman dripped out with more ice than Bobby Drake.
And I'm practically seething inside about how good it looks on you.
I am Groot.
And I can read your thoughts. No need to keep our conversation so basic.
Oh, what a relief. There's so much I've been dying to say. You're never gonna believe what Rocket did the other day.
Then again, perhaps simple is the way to go.
You shine brighter than the stars back on Planet X, ma'am.
That may very well be the kindest thing anyone has ever said about me.
I'm just glad you were able to understand me.
Of course I could, darling. After all, I am Emma Frost.
Please, stop poking around my head, ma'am. I'm just trying to help. Your island says it needs us.
You're not a mutant, yet you can commune directly with Krakoa? How unexpected.
I may not be able to speak many words, but I understand a lot more than you realize.
If living here has taught me anything, it's that the trees are always listening, like it or not.
Huh, some party.
Well, it was going to be until Ultron showed up.
No worries, lady. Hulk will still rip up the dance floor.
And you'll likely cost me millions in the process.
You wanted an A-lister at your big party, Emma. Well, now you got him.
Oh, really? Well, do tell me when he arrives.
I was talking about me.
Oh, poor boy. It must be hard to realize you're not nearly as hot as you think you are.
People think they can see right through me. I bet you've heard that before too, Emma.
Men have said as much. I prove them wrong consistently, just as any diva would.
Well, from one mother to another, let me say you are a true gem.
Thank you, Susan. You're definitely a mom, but I don't know about being mother. Wealth, good looks, business acumen. We'd make quite the power couple.
Maybe. But what do you have that I don't, Emma?
Take another look. Do you really need to ask that, Tony?
Right. So, when's our first date again? Nice gala, Emma. The Hellfire Trading Company must be doing well.
Indeed, though we are always seeking new partners, particularly wealthy, handsome ones.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Stark's got the funds, but what's in it for me?
I know you, Tony, darling, and I can guarantee you'll find the benefits irresistible. Why are you leering at me, Loki? Did you have too much punch at the gala?
I am merely pondering how you and I might forge a mutually beneficial alliance.
I may be known as the White Queen, but I have little interest in being yours.
You shine brighter than any gem in Odin's vault, my lady, and cut deeper as well.
My daughters convinced me to invite you to the gala. I just expected a better outfit.
Look who's talking, Frosth. Apparently money can't buy a fashion sense.
And your grating music belongs in the bargain bin. But we must find common ground.
You're right, we have work to do. I can always record a diss track later.
How nice of you to join us, Ilyana. Done playing Demon Queen?
I've been at war with gods, Emma. What have you been doing?
Helping to run a sovereign mutant nation. Oh, and I just had a manicure.
Style over substance. Some things never change.
I was hoping for something a bit more haute couture from you, Magik.
I am a war captain of Krakoa, Emma. I dressed the part.
For my next gala, consider borrowing something from my wardrobe, darling.
Perhaps. But we have to survive this one first.
Let us show these so-called heroes what mutant kind is truly capable of.
We've done this dance so many times. It's exhausting.
I suppose you'd rather just buy a victory, Emma?
Wait, is that an option? I'll go get my checkbook. These are the days when I'm glad we left New York for Krakoa.
Isolating ourselves from the human world doesn't make us less a part of it when threats arise.
Look around, Eric. I don't think this world belongs to the humans anymore.
True. At least for once, we are not the only ones who are hated and feared.
I thought you were supposed to be one of the smartest men on the planet, Richards.
I've heard that said before, but you're welcome to disagree if you wish.
I'm scanning your thoughts right now, and not one of them makes the slightest bit of sense.
Reading a quantum equation and understanding it are two totally different things, Emma.
Even the ocean at sunrise does not glimmer as bright as you, Emma.
Flattery will get you everywhere, my dear.
Of all the land dwellers, you are only surpassed in beauty by Susan Richards.
You should have stopped while you were ahead, Namor.
Once this conflict has ended, perhaps we should join forces more formally.
I believe the verdict is still out as to whether we mutants will offer aid to your undersea kingdom.
I was speaking of a more personal alliance, my dear. The White Queen would look good next to the King of the Seas.
Let me guess. Sue Storm rejected you again? You certainly do have a type, Namor.
I was honored to receive your invitation to the Hellfire Gala, Emma.
Remember, it is a formal affair, Namor. Shall I assume you'll be wearing a shirt?
If that is what is expected of me, of course.
How disappointing. Is that a low-level psychic bond I'm picking up on?
Yeah,
I'm connected to the spider that helps me pilot this armor.
How curious. An arachnid's thoughts must be quite jarring to a human.
I've gotten used to them. They don't bother me anymore. Except at feeding time. Yuck.
I have cleared the evil spirits from many lands. This realm shall be no different.
I suppose you've made quite a name for yourself, and a pretty penny as well.
I fight neither for fame nor for fortune, simply for the greater good.
Oh, how precious. But we absolutely must get you a better agent, dear. Your ceremonial garb is truly stunning. A perfect look for this year's Hellfire Gala.
I did not travel between dimensions to dance. I came to fight.
Don't worry. The gala always has plenty of chances for both.
Then perhaps I will accept your invitation after all.
Is that diamond skin of yours actually impenetrable?
I haven't found anything that's been able to damage it yet.
I'm sure I've got something in my arsenal that could do the trick.
Whatever it is, I'd prefer if you aimed it at our opponents, darling.
Sorry I didn't dress up nice for your fancy ball, lady.
So am I. That whole skull on the chest motif is so 2 decades ago.
It ain't meant to be fashion, but it is a statement.
Well, the best looks are, darling. I suppose yours does make a point. A sharp one.
Is that diamond skin of yours actually impenetrable?
I haven't found anything that's been able to damage it yet.
I'm sure I've got something in my arsenal that could do the trick.
Whatever it is, I'd prefer if you aimed it at our opponents, darling.
Do you have a problem with me I should know about, Emma?
Only the years of unnecessary pain and strife you caused my people.
Whatever your Wanda Maximoff did, that blood is not on my hands.
And yet there you are, bathed in red from head to toe. How fitting.
I don't need telepathy to know what you're thinking, Emma.
Oh? Am I that obvious?
You hate me because your version of me almost decimated the mutant population.
And there are more to learn at the bottom of my boot, should you try again.
Oh, hi, Miss Frost! I just wanted to tell you that Tippy Toe is a huge fan!
Your rodent is a fan. How unexpected.
She says she likes the way you sparkle. and I can see why.
We all find our own ways to shine, even those we least expect. I don't recall you or your band of space misfits making it onto the guest list.
What, you think I'm gonna miss the concert of the year, so? Who's playing? Dazzler? Lila Cheney? Huh?
Ultron.
Ah, bummer. Never been a fan of heavy metal.
Emma, always a pleasure to face extinction by your side.
We've managed to fend it off more times than I care to count, Aurora.
This feels different. Something in the wind. Perhaps the end finally is near.
If it is, at least we'll both go out looking fabulous, darling.
We must act now, or the King in Black will rise again.
I had my fill of Black Kings back when I was in the Hellfire Club.
Then you will help us end his reign before it begins anew.
Without a doubt. It's past time a White Queen took the throne. How nice of you to dress for the occasion.
We can shift our external appearance into any configuration. This seemed most appropriate.
For the high society event of the year? Really?
You would rather have seen Eddie in a gown. Trust us, the answer is no.
Longing, rusted, furnace. What are these random words repeating in your mind?
Trust me, you don't want to find out, lady. So I'd keep them to myself if I were you.
Someone implanted a code in your brain, didn't they? A way to control you. Fascinating.
I'm no one's puppet, Frosth. Let go of my strings, unless you want to get strangled by them.
Always a pleasure to see you out here getting your hands dirty, Hammeh.
Such poor timing, though. I just had my nails done.
Turn them to diamond, darling. They'll make it through without breaking.
Well, it's not quite adamantium, but I suppose it'll do. I saw your most recent invoice for supplies, Logan. I have concerns.
You want me out there finding lost mutants? I need the right gear to do the job.
You do not need yet another motorcycle to crash.
And Krakoa don't need another fancy party. But do you hear us whining?
Won't be seeing you around, Susan. You were a better husband than fighter, Tony. I'll admit, I truly enjoyed putting you down, Logan. Silly little girl. You call yourself a queen? Ha! Looks like I'll be leading our people now, Magneto. And so the goddess comes crashing down to Earth. You turned against your people, Namor, and you paid the price. I do love your particular brand of violence, Logan. I see you've been taking my lessons to heart, Magik. Bravo! The mighty Magneto, savior of mutant kind, strikes again. Huzzah! I can't say I'm shocked, Aurora, but clearly they were. Keep that up, Namor, and you may earn yourself a queen. Ruthless, Psylocke, just the way I like it. Maximoff, the mutant threat, shows her true colors. I will keep the thunder raging in your honor, Aurora. Some king you turned out to be, Namor. Logan! How long will it take you to regenerate this time? No, my baby! They will pay for this! Your battle raged on longer than any of us expected, Eric. 5 for me. You? I took out 5 of them. That's all of them. Every single one. A royal flush. 5, not bad. I've been waiting to give you what you deserve. I will make you suffer for what you've done. Revenge is best served cold, and nothing is colder than frost. You really should be more careful, dear. Barely had to lift a finger. I'll gladly claim the victory as my own. I dare not imagine what Hydra would do to my people. A queen like me could get used to a throne like this. Where's the skyscraper with my name on it?
If you like this video, throw a like, subscribe, let me know what you enjoyed in the comments and your favourites. Love to hear from you. Now, just to be clear, if you enjoy lore, interactions and voice lines, this is going to be, and these videos will always be, more than you can find in other YouTube videos, I guarantee. All of the kill lines, all of the kill spectating lines, all of the death lines, and many, many more, as well as just the interactions between characters. Tempted to really get into the lore of Marvel Rivals, but also a bit of the lore of the characters involved in the game and their Marvel histories as well. If you'd like to see that, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Cheers for tuning in. I've been Hammeh. Take it easy.